are checking on Mighty Networks for our private community, you get to follow along there. So hey everyone, we are talking about the European specials this month, and it's so fun to actually be doing live on IG because I usually don't do our monthly specials on there, but I decided to do that since it's been a really long time. Hi Debbie, so good to see you, sweetheart. So these are the European specials we're going through, and then I'll do a separate one afterwards for the US specials. So those of you that are our repeat customers, you know that we have this amazing program and we offer a lot of freebies, and one of them is called the product of the month. And for those of you that don't know me on here, because I see there's people on IG that's joining that I don't personally know, my name is Jada Hansen, obviously, and I'm a diamond with doTERRA. And I tend to focus more on the energetic, emotional, spiritual aspect of the essential oils. So it's kind of funny because I'm like talking to two different cameras. I'm going to try and do this so that I can just talk to one and have you in front of me. So yeah, I love the benefits of the essential oils. They cross over. You're always going to have two sides to an oil. One is the physical, one is the emotional, energetic aspect. Because I work so much with plant medicine, other plant medicines, the Amazonian medicines, and mushrooms and things like that, I think the essential oils are a really good combination because you can work on something physical, but you're going to get the energetic release as well, or you address something energetically and then you'll see that your physical symptom can be relieved because you're addressing the underlying emotional condition. So I am going to talk to you about the European ones right now. This month, for the product of the month, you have 5 days left, including today, to get a completely free peppermint touch. And when we call it a peppermint touch, it's a roll-on. So it's a 10 ml, and you can see right here it has a metal at the top, completely stainless steel, and you can use this roller ball anywhere you feel fit on the physical body. Hey Derek, God, it's been forever since I've seen you. With the roll-on, it's already diluted. You've got coconut oil in there, so it's great for kids. It's great for skin sensitivities. It's great to pop in the purse. You don't have to get it on your hands. You literally just roll it. And so we'll start with the physical aspects. The peppermint oil in of itself is great for any type of tension. So if you're talking head tension, you can roll it on your temples, neck tension, abdominal tension, that time of the month tension for women. It's really, really beautiful for any type of digestive upset. Wherever you're feeling the pressure, if you had a big meal, if you're having a hard time digesting, you can just roll that baby all over and you'll feel the relief. It starts to penetrate the cells. Now, you want to be careful and not roll too much because it's very cooling. And I have tried this, right? I had head tension and I rolled it. And then all of a sudden it's just really, really cold. But look at it from the other side. When you're in those hot New York summers or down south, here in Barcelona right now, it is really, really hot. You can take this and roll at the back of your neck, just like gently up a couple of times, and it will completely drop the temperature of your body. So it cools the entire body. If you have kids that has temperature that's hard to knock down, you can roll it on the spine, on the bottoms of the feet. On the bottoms of the feet is where our pores are largest, and it only takes 30 seconds to get into your bloodstream. So that's the real benefit of that. Is really good for any respiratory support. So you just roll it over the lung area where you're having issues. Same thing with seasonal discomfort, right? When there's particles floating around in the air and you're having a hard time breathing, that peppermint on the lungs can be really, really supportive. If you're ever feeling low energy, mental fog, just that drained in the afternoon, rather than being addicted to caffeine and having to take a lot of coffee, I recommend that you try the peppermint. It is amazing to really increase that energy. It really will support. And like I said before, tension, muscle and joint pain, the peppermint will work wonders, either before or after a workout, before going for a long walk, run, whatever it is that you do. Or if you've been in the garden doing work, you've bent over something around the house, you're doing movements you're not normally doing and you're feeling tense, the peppermint can really be relieving. Be careful, men, if you put it on and you rub it in with your hand, make sure you wash your hands before you use the bathroom, because that can be really, really cold and tingling. And be careful if you're putting it on and then going into the water, like taking a bath, because if you do that, you're driving the oil in and it will be really cold, really uncomfortable, really fast. So I wouldn't recommend that. Do it after the shower. That's going to be the best for something like peppermint. At the same time, if you're using another oil and you feel like you need it to have a little bit of a boost, you can use the peppermint on top, and that's going to be the driver. So it's going to drive everything in and make it stronger. So that's for the physical. Let's talk about the emotional, the energetic aspect, the spiritual aspect. It's the oil of the Buoyant Heart. So it really allows us to have a little bit of a lighter energy if we're going through a really hard phase. So for example, 2 months ago, I lost my dog. I've had her for 11 and a half years. She's my everything, right? It was very difficult. I'm not even going to talk about that right now. But for a while, because it was like 6 days of hysterical crying, I needed to use something to give me a breather. And I used it over the heart, and it's like, it allows you to have that moment of coming up and just getting a breath of fresh air so that you are able to dive in and do the emotional work afterwards. So it allows you to not completely forget about what's going on, but allows you to step away and take a look at it so that you're able to process it. And then when you feel ready, you're able to dive down and actually deal with what's going on rather than feel like you're being swallowed by it, if that makes sense. In addition to that, it really it supports us in when we're feeling disheartened, like when you've lost that faith, when you've lost that feeling of, am I gonna get up for fresh air? Like if you've just been plummeted, sometimes God, like whatever you call it, God, universe, that's up to you. But when you just feel like you've been bashed, right? Like you're getting one after the other, this is a really beautiful oil to give you a little bit of reprieve. It just allows you to take a breath. In addition to that, we want to make sure, of course, that you're not abusing the oil. You need to do the emotional work that's there, that's coming up, that's giving you a message so that you can eventually move through and get further, right? So you definitely don't want to abuse the oil, but plants are so intelligent. Plant medicine, it's never really gonna allow you to go on like complete dismissal of what's happening. Like I said, it allows you to really get a step away for it so that this is peppermint. So Francesca, this is the peppermint touch. In Europe, we're covering European specials right now. And you're getting this one for free with your LRP order. The LRP is our monthly special pack that you can totally customize to however way you want. Hey, Joyce, we're talking European special, Joyce. So we're talking peppermint. And this one is free between the 1st and the 15th if you place your LRP of a 125. Oh, Bruno, good to see you, love. In addition to that, we really know that emotional pain, right? It serves us. It serves us to get to our next level in life. It serves us to bring them necessary messages. And by using the peppermint touch, it's like that trusted friend that walks by your side so that you can get through it without feeling like you're drowning. So this is really amazing. What are you saying, Francesca? You have a team there and going there in a week. Oh, amazing. Love that. That's so great. So this is definitely an oil that I think everyone will benefit from having in their house. Also in this format, it's not the drops, it is the roll-on. It makes it just so much easier. Like in the hot summer months, you just can roll it and immediately cool down your body temperature. You can also take the peppermint oil internally. This one, because it's blended with coconut oil, I don't recommend it, but you can. Nothing's going to happen. With the regular peppermint oil, you would put it on your top of your hand and lick it, and it freshens your breath. This one's going to be milder because there's coconut oil in there. The coconut oil is completely safe. The fat's been taken out. That means the molecules are nice and light. That means they go directly into your skin and you're not going to feel a greasy layer on top of your skin. It's just completely goes into your cells and penetrates in. So I will cover the second oil in Europe that is on special in July, and this is Purify. So like I said, I love the emotional, energetic aspects of oils, and especially this one. This is the oil of purification. So talking about working with plant medicine, especially when I do mushroom ceremonies, if I'm doing combo ceremonies, I will never do a ceremony without having Purify. This one completely cleans your space, your house, wherever you're going through, from negative toxins and emotional toxins. So it's very, very important to use this oil to keep yourself clean energetically. It also supports us in eliminating any old habits that you're not getting rid of. So typically when we want to have a breakthrough in our lives, old habits will creep up and they will just present themselves, and we're being represented, like we're meeting these lessons. And the faster we can get through these old lessons, the faster we get to what we want to receive. But we can't receive the new if it's clogged up with all the old. This oil supports you in getting rid of the old. Not in an abrupt way, but in a gentle way that allows you to be present during the process, so that you can really eliminate, whether it's toxic relationships, whether it's toxic habits, dependencies, things like that. Having this in your diffuser daily, you'll see a huge difference. It will also allow you to step into your greatness, step into your path, step into your purpose. Whenever you're having purification, it's just like you're feeling lighter afterwards, right? So energetically, your space, but also the body. And you can also use it for household cleaner. You can simply use it everywhere with water, spritz it in a bottle, put in like a large bottle, 10 drops, and fill the rest with water. It's beautiful, completely natural. You're not going to have any chemicals in your house. In addition to that, yeah, really, I mentioned this already, but very much serving us in releasing those negative patterns. Hey, Sonia, so good to see you. The last part, I don't know what just happened with my throat. I got all croaky. The last part I will cover is the physical aspect of the Purify oil. I mentioned it a little bit in terms of using it as a cleanser, but air freshener, you can put it in like any area of your house where there's a like bad odor, not just negative energy, but it might just get rid of both, right? You could use it in, like, for example, a yoga school. People are releasing a lot of emotions all the time when they're practicing yoga. You can diffuse this and constantly have fresh energy so that the students aren't going to feel weighed down, especially if you have empaths around you, empaths that are picking up on feelings that might not even be their own. Purify should be like one of the daily oils that you just put in and run through the area just to get yourself free of like feeling heavy from other people's stuff. If you're having, so we're back to physical stuff. So foot odors, you can actually put this in a little spray bottle, spray it inside your shoe. It's going to kill the bacteria that's causing the bad smell, and it's going to smell delicious. Also in the bottom of a trash can, you can put some on a little bit of a cotton ball. You can do it in the laundry. If you're having gunk in the laundry machine or your laundry machine starting to smell bad, put 4 to 5 drops right in where you put the soap, and it will rinse through and eliminate those odors. Mildew, and finally, which I love, any bite or sting. So mosquito, bee sting, those kind of things, you take 1 drop on the top of your finger and just apply it directly to the bite, not all over the whole area. You don't need to, just directly to the bite, and it sucks out because it's the purifier. So it sucks out the venom or whatever that's causing the itch. Also, if you're just having hives, it's great to put with coconut oil and it will just stop that itching. So those are the European specials. I'm looking at 2 cameras. I'm seeing people come in down here. It's so good to see you guys. I'll cover the US specials in a little bit, but I just wanted to give you a brief message. Also, for those of you in Europe, you want to know that if you're joining in this month, in July, you're getting 50 free product points, which is equivalent to 50 euros or $50. And the person who introduces you to the oils also gets 50. So it's a win-win all around. So you're getting a lot of gifts for free this month. It's exciting to be back online. I haven't been back for a couple of months. It's good to see you guys. And thank you for tuning in. So much love. I'm going to finish this one and then finish this recording up here. Let me finish. It's like a lot going on here. Like 3 different things. We got